Thank you all so much for everything that you're doing. It's incredible in so many ways. Please do have fun at Momentum, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in person very soon. Bye, everybody.
Wow, I can't wait to watch all of that come to life. From a local perspective, we will be laser focused on who we are as a brand and how we can be a force for good in our own communities and offer an unbelievable opportunity to others. We have the goal to increase our brand awareness in the US and work very closely with the brand team to bring this to life in all channels a customer can access the Body Shop and our products. To tell us more about the Body Shop, our heritage and view for the future, we've invited our very own Hillary Lloyd, VP of Brand and Activism. Hey, Hill.
Hey everybody, it's Hillary here. Again, Hillary Lloyd. I'm the head of brand and activism for the Body Shop in North America. Super thrilled to be with all of you. The Body Shop at Home team asked me to join you to talk a little bit about what makes the Body Shop today. So today we're going to kind of go back in time, talk about the brand, and talk about all of the things that make it so special. For some of you, it might feel redundant, or we might be talking about things that you know, but like I said, I think every once in a while, it's really good to remind ourselves about why it is that we're here and what makes the Body Shop so special. So let's just jump right in. And of course, the best place to start is with our purpose. And so, of course, we're looking at Anita here. Of course, her vision for the business and for the brand was that we should exist as a force for good. And our purpose, more specifically, is that the Body Shop exists to fight for a fairer and more beautiful world. So let's start with that sort of as our center and then shift a little bit into what our core beliefs are. So we exist to fight for a fairer, more beautiful world. And our core beliefs are these. The first is, of course, that we believe that the human spirit is potent. We make beauty and joy for the body and soul. We at the Body Shop believe that equality is a right. We progress social equality through education. It's why we're doing programs like, for example, our Pride campaign right now. We also believe that the future is collaborative. We believe that we're better together. We connect people through collective experiences. So some amazing core beliefs that we sort of have to hang on to sort of hold in partnership with our purpose. And so in building out sort of the brand's beliefs and values, we've also identified that we have a core opportunity, and really among, romancing our products and selling a lot of products and getting as many products as we can in the hands of our customers, we of course also need to bring back our vocal activism and our collective spirit. So let's talk a little bit about what that looks like and sort of talk about some of the building blocks that build that up. So on to the building blocks. And the first one, and perhaps one of our most important, is our customer target. So we have what I like to call an aspirational customer target. And she is a young, smart, ethically engaged woman. So of course, really the Body Shop is for everybody. But we know for the Body Shop to exist and to thrive long into the future, this is the core customer that we really, really need to engage, and we need to engage with us. So lots of buildup around how we can engage her. But firstly, let's talk about our position and really empower radical bodies. So of course, at the Body Shop, we care about people's bodies. And we should really care about making them feel good. Again, it's why we're doing campaigns around self-love and mental well-being and self-esteem. It's sort of the fuel for all of the work that we're doing. So our position, of course, we're targeting these young, ethically engaged women. We're getting them on our side. And one of the ways that we're getting them on our side is because, of course, we want to make them feel good about their bodies. They feel good about their bodies. They feel sort of meaningful and purposeful in life, and they're going to create the kind of change in the world that, of course, Anita hoped that we would create. So how are we going to do it? Well, of course, we have to tell these young, ethically engaged women something, and it all starts with key messages. So I want to talk a little bit about our messaging hierarchy, and it actually is in order of importance. So there's 5 key messages that we sort of have identified at the Body Shop, and I'm going to walk through each of the 5. The first, of course, and we've kind of covered it, is helping to empower women and girls. Now, we say helping to empower women and girls in the same way we say young, ethically engaged women. So, like I said, the Body Shop stands for everybody, but we can't deny that, you know, there's a real opportunity to empower women and girls in the world. So we're going to take a stand on that particular message. The second message is natural ingredients that work. Of course, we sell products. We can never forget that we're a product-based business. So second most important message, natural ingredients that work. And we're going to talk a little bit about those products and those ingredients in some of the slides that follow. So our next 3 messages, the next is, the third in line, is community fair trade, right? This is all about these programs that we run around the world that literally exist as a force for good. So third message in our hierarchy is all around our community fair trade programs. Our fourth message is really about ingredients and about being as natural as possible, pursuing both efficacy and naturality in our formulas. So message number 4 is all around real, raw, and sustainable ingredients. And our last message is around being 100% vegan certified, something that we've claimed that we will achieve across the business in 2023. So again, just want to recap really quickly our messages. Empower young women and girls. Natural ingredients that work. Community fair trade. Real, raw, sustainable formulas and ingredients. And lastly, 100% vegan certified. So we've now got sort of our key messages. We've started from sort of our purpose. We've talked about our core customer. We've talked about sort of our focused messages. And so now let's talk a little bit about our products. We like to call sort of our products our love products or our love ingredients. Those ones that are most loved by the business and the brand, and then of course, most loved by our customers. So let's focus on those. We've got 6 within the business, which I'm sure you know, but let's just talk really quickly about those 6 love ingredients. Firstly, we've got shea, of course, nourishing dry to very dry skin and hair. We've got tea tree, of course, the wonder that it is, skin clearing and purifying. Of course, there's hemp, deeply nourishing, ultra dry and damaged skin. We've got ginger, again, really great for shampoo, healthy, stronger hair and scalp. Charcoal, which is of course an intensely purifying ingredient, and edelweiss, bouncy, fresh, healthy. So a really great skincare ingredient. So we've got 6 love ingredients that we're really focused on glorifying, telling that their stories, talking about their efficacy, how they address specific customer needs. And then within those 6 love ingredients, we have 6 love products. So the products that we sort of hold up, which best embody everything that makes sort of our product mix so special. So again, each of those love products reflects one of those love ingredients. So you've got shea body butter, tea tree, and the oil. You've got the hemp hand protector. You've got ginger, and our anti-dandruff scalp shampoo, charcoal with the purifying glow mask, and then of course we can't forget drops of youth, which has edelweiss as an ingredient. So those are our 6 love products. And I don't want to step away from product without very quickly also talking about the new and or our refined purpose-driven approach to new products. So I want to talk about that really quickly. So across all of the new product development that we will see within the business, you'll see sort of these 5 key drivers which fuel how we think about new product development. So the first, which should not be unfamiliar at this point, is all around that our products should make women feel good, right? They should really reflect that brand tone of voice. So you'll see that and how the products are positioned going forward. 2, again, we talked about that hierarchy of message, naturality and natural ingredients. So we'll leverage natural ingredients that work. Naturality will be sort of the lead ingredient at the active level. Then again, we're going to also focus on high natural origin content in skin and body care. We're going to be focused on vegan certified. And then again, we're also going to be focused on sustainable and recyclable packaging. So you can really begin to feel how all of our priority messages are finding their way now into all of the new product development. It's sort of this perfect combination of focus coming together, which we're really, really, really excited about. So that's product. So what's really great is when we look at everything all together, purpose into message into product, it sort of all looks like this. So if there's one slide or one page to sort of take away in terms of our approach and sort of how we look at the business and how we look at the brand, it's this slide. So of course, if you move from the top to the bottom, you've got the brand purpose sitting on the top. We exist to fight for a fairer, more beautiful world. We've talked about that target customer. She's our young, smart, ethically engaged women. Then we've got an internal brand platform, which is all around making women feel good, and everyone, frankly, good about their bodies, right? So we're empowering radical bodies. We've got our 5 brand pillars, which we've covered off. Those also are our 5 key messages. We've talked about our love ingredients, and then we've talked about our most loved products. So this is it on a slide, which I think is really, really clear and really straightforward. So it's all rooted. This is the brand in a nutshell. And so lastly, let's talk a little bit about how we communicate that out to the world. So I want to talk a little bit about our brand platform. So first and foremost, I think it's really important to talk about the fact that a lot of work has been happening sort of behind the curtain to really, really, really shore up and create consistency around our brand identity. We talked about how all of those important messages are impacting, for example, the new products that we're developing, how that comes to life through the various communications we develop and what those experiences feel like. So it's really now starting to feel like it's sort of one brand talking. It sort of starts to see and feel and sound like this. Really great sort of messaging and copy tone of voice, strength and color, and sort of really powerful and uplifting messaging. And of course, if we want to sort of really look at it all together, I think it looks and feels and sounds like this. So I really wanted to sort of end this with sharing a video with you. So I'm going to let the video do the talking and share it with you now.
Your body is yours for life. It works hard for you, so take care of it. With raw, natural and powerful ingredients that do wonders for your body and wonders for the world. We've never tested on animals. We're vegan wherever possible. We champion ethical ingredients. And in our fight for a fairer and more beautiful world, we will always empower women and girls. We'll let nothing stand in our way. Not convention, not anyone. Because now, more than ever, the world needs strong, confident bodies. So let's stand up for what we believe in. Let's scrub up our bodies and scrub up the world. Let's roll up our sleeves. And let's get to work.
Pretty good, right? Love the video. So this is my last slide. So I just wanted to say, let's get to work, everybody. Thank you so much for letting me take up a little bit of your time. If you have any questions, again, I'm Hillary. Feel free to reach out. Happy to support in any ways I can. I hope that this helps to really sort of secure for all of you the brand's vision, why it's so special, and why we should get moving, and let's get to work. So thanks again.
Thanks, Hillary. I am blown away by everything you just shared. How exciting. It really does make me proud to be part of a business of that will then convert into sales and recruitment. It's all about storytelling and combining our brand and our products with the opportunity to build your own business. So we have some ideas and tricks that will be shared along the way. Today will consist of lots of great information and training on how to sell, tips and tricks for gaining customers, and we'll give you all the details you need to know around some new products launching soon. We'll also talk about how to host an event of your own. As we get back into pseudo-normal, we want you to feel knowledgeable and confident enough to host your own events. Now let's join our amazing global training team in London to get us started. Wow, wasn't that great? Now it's time to talk about one of my favorite subjects. It's product, of course. The Body Shop at Home is huge on sharing best practices, stories, not only with each other, but also with our customers. And today we're going to share some of our top pro tips with all of you. Are you excited? I know I am. Okay, let's get started. Over to you, Dan, in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, hello, everyone. How many of you use a body scrub? I absolutely love using body scrubs for a couple of reasons. One, it makes your skin feel so soft and helps take off any dead skin cells. The second reason is that it not only leaves your skin feeling silky smooth, it also allows your body butter or lotions to absorb better into the skin. This means your product will, as you won't need to use as much. Okay, so now it's time to find out if you've been using your body scrubs correctly. This is the big question. Let's put your knowledge to the test. Do I use a sugar or salt scrub on wet or dry skin? The answer is dry skin. If you said wet skin, I'm going to give you an analogy, then I bet you will always remember why. If I put sugar in my tea or coffee, what happens? Well, it dissolves, of course. So if you use a sugar or salt scrub on dry skin, you will get a better exfoliation. You're going to want to step into the shower, apply the scrub all over the body, starting from the ankles and working your way up in a section about our nutty or creamy scrubs. These are always best to be used on wet skin. The reason is, any way you cut a nut is going to be jagged. Using it on wet skin will help distribute the product more evenly without scratching your skin or feeling uncomfortable. Okay, next tip. Have any of you ever found that your scrub slips out of your hand when you're working it into your body? A top pro tip is to use exfoliating gloves. If you use the gloves with any scrub, it will help hold the product in your hand, eliminating any mess, and you'll get a better product distribution. Now let's hear from Caroline as she walks us through her pro tips to making the most of your products.
Next up is our dry body oils, which I'm totally in love with, but sometimes they can be a bit tricky to put on. I know I'm always worried that they're not going to absorb fast enough into my skin and worried they may transfer onto my clothes. Our dry body oils are great moisturizers for anyone who's on the go. My top tip is to put it on when you're still in the shower. Turn the shower off and then spray the dry oil over the body. Then, when you use your towel to dry off, pat it in with the towel and the body oil has absorbed into the skin, leaving it feeling silky smooth. The body's oils work best on wet, damp skin as it absorbs quicker. Try this top tip and let us know what you think. Okay, so my next top tip for you is layering eye products. Yeah, the eyes are the windows to our soul. So let's pamper them a little bit. My top tip for eye care. If you use our drops of youth eye concentrate before bed, then layer it on with the eye mask on top for an intensified hydration, you will see such a difference in the morning. We often forget about the eyes, and they're one of the most delicate parts of the skin and can be the area that shows the first signs of aging. Now, when you're doing your spa and night pampering yourself with a face mask, don't forget about the eyes. I hope all of you like some of my top tips. Now it's time for us to hear from Hannah.
Our natural shea butter has so many uses. Here are a few top tips on how to use this very versatile product. So, how are your lips doing? Sometimes we forget to take care of our lips. But if you mix a teaspoon of our natural shea butter with a teaspoon of brown sugar, you will have a beautiful homemade lip scrub. Apply this lip scrub onto dry lips and wipe clean with our luxury face flannel or muslin cloth. I always like to do a lip scrub before a matte lip or for a powerful red lip color. This way my lips are soft, smooth, and the lipstick shade really pops. So next up is body wash. Do you ever find during the winter months your skin can get a little bit dry? Well, if you pop a scoop of our natural shea butter in the middle of your hand and then put on an exfoliating glove on top, apply some of your favorite wash and instantly you have a creamy body wash, perfect for those cold winter months. So let's jazz up bath time for the kids, or of course, yourself. And all you need to do is mix our natural shea butter with your favorite bubble bath. Pour it into an ice cube tray, then pop it in the freezer overnight to make homemade bath melts. Pop in the bath, melt into the tub, and it will leave your skin feeling soft and luxurious throughout the day. So now let's go back to Sarah in Canada and hear some of her pro top tips.
Thanks, Hannah. Wow, I am so excited to try some of your top tips, especially the one with the bath melt. Definitely going to be doing that, and it's going to be up in my bath game. Okay, now it's time to talk about something that I absolutely love, which is fragrance. Why, you're probably thinking? Well, a really beautiful fragrance can make you feel on top of the world. Also, scent is part of our 5 senses, so it helps us to remember memories, wonderful moments with friends and family. I'm going to share a little tradition with you, something that I do all the time. Anytime I go on a holiday or a vacation, I buy myself a new fragrance. That way, when I come back from the holiday and I spray it, it reminds me of all the fun times I had with my friends and my family. You're probably wondering, where do you apply your fragrance? Well, the best place to apply your fragrance is your wrist, behind the ears, and the back of the neck. This way, when you walk into a room or you pass someone on the street, your beautiful scent is left behind. I also like to mix my fragrances up a little bit. I'm a bit of a mixologist. I don't know if any of you out there are as well, but I'm going to show you how I do that. So I like to start with our iconic white musk as my base. So you're going to want to apply this, the wrist, like I said, behind the ear, and back of the neck. Now, many of you know we've launched our toppers. So at this point, you could try your topper or another body mist that you like. So once you've applied this, you are going to have your friends and family saying to you, what are you wearing? And you can tell them it is your own custom blend. At least that's what I always say. Okay, next top tip when applying fragrance. And you can do this with an eau de toilette, eau de perfume, or a fragrance oil. Again, a fragrance oil is going to last a little bit longer, but you're going to want to change up your fragrance depending upon the time of day. So in the evening, I like to go with more of a warm vanilla musk scent. And in the daytime, I like to go with something a little bit more fresh, fruity, citrus, or even a little bit of floral. Try those out and let me know what you think. Now it's time to talk a little bit more about makeup and some top tips within our makeup. I love bold colors on the eyes and on the lips, and a way to make your color really pop is by using our white Kajal. Now today I don't have it with me, but if you've got it at home, I want you to go ahead and try this. Put white Kajal all over the lid and then apply your favorite eyeshadow color, and you are going to see that color really pop. So if you don't have white Kajal like myself, you can do this with one of, ooh, that dropped. Let's grab my favorite eyeshadow palette and one of our brushes. You're going to want to wet your brush a little bit. So squirt, squirt. There we are. And I've just wet it with a little bit of water. And I'm going to pick one of my favorite colors. So it's going to be this one here. It's got like a beautiful copper bronze color. And I'm actually going to apply this on the ball of my lid. So I'm going to lightly close my eye. And as I'm applying this, you're really going to see this color pop. One of the things that I love about our brushes is because they are synthetic, you can use them wet or dry. So do you see the difference between one eye versus the other? I'm going to finish up the other eye here. So when you're doing this at home, remember you want to lightly dampen the brush. And then also as I'm patting the color on, it really helps to keep it bold. You can do small strokes, whatever technique works best for you. Remember with makeup, it's all about expression. Okay, now that my eyes are bold and popping, I love the color. I'm going to give a little bit of color to my lips. I'm going to show you a really cool ombre lip that you can do with a lip gloss. You can also do this with a matte color, and you can choose what kind of colors that you want to go with. Today, I'm going to use a little bit more of a subtle color. I only have one bold color because I've gone quite bold with my eyes. And usually you want to pick, but hey, if you feel like doing both, it's all about your expression. So I've got a couple of lip glosses here. I'm going to start off with this one, which is a lighter color. And then I'm going to do the more bold color in the middle. And then this one here that's got more of kind of a natural tone on the other edge of my lip. So let's get started. I love a gloss on the lip. It just makes your lips look really fresh. I know summer's coming. Okay. So really want to load it up on only the edge and kind of work your way to the middle here. Okay. Next will be our bold color. Here we go. So I want to apply this one really on the bottom part of my lip, but really work into that peak. I love a good gloss. And this color is gorgeous. So as you see, I'm also going upwards. I'm working against the muscle. If I were to go downwards, I'd be dragging the skin. Going against the muscle helps me to get a more get the product right where I need it to be without making too much mess. Okay. And a little bit here. And dun, dun, dun. Time for the last color. And as you're doing this, you're going to lightly kind of smoosh your lips together. And I'm going to go back in with my lighter color, just so it can build a little bit more. And you're going to see this beautiful lip. And voila, you're done. Well, I hope you've had as much fun as I've had learning about all of our top pro tips. I definitely learned some new ones, and I'm so excited to try them. I cannot wait for my spa night. Okay, now it's time to post in the chat your favorite top tip that you learned today.
Thanks so much, team, for covering all of those great tips and tricks. I especially love the tip about applying a mist to the makeup brushes to really help that eyeshadow just pop. But now I want to hear from you. Let me know in the chat or post your top tips on social media with the hashtag Momentum Festival 2021 and hashtag TBSAH. We will be selecting 10 top tips, and the winners will get a pack of 5 brand bucks.
Nice. Using their products. Later, I started working for one of the stores as a part-time job, and I was also one of the original at-home consultants when it was first in the US. So when I found out earlier this January that it came back, I was very excited and I quickly signed up. So I signed up January of 2021, and I became a silver leader in April. So I do have a full-time day job, and I was still able to do this. You know, it does take a lot of hard work and dedication, but anybody can do it if they put in the time. I have a great team. I have great goals for my team. Some of my team members want to grow and possibly become silver leaders, so I'm excited to help them. And the future with the Body Shop at Home, I'm just really excited. I can't wait to see us grow to other areas, to other countries. So I'm really excited for everyone about that. And also, I am fluent in Spanish. So if everyone ever needs assistance with customers or anybody in Spanish, please let me know. Hola, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Ada, hablo español. Si necesitan ayuda, por favor pónganse en contacto conmigo y les ayudo en lo que pueda. Muchas gracias. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your conference. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had time to have a snack and get a drink. We will now share with you the product launch of the year. As you know, our iconic body butters and all of our bath and body products are going through an amazing rejuvenation process. The products are already live for the UK and Australia and are on their way to the US to launch in the next few months. So let's once again join the training team in London so we can get all the information about the new products. They will also be sharing lots of tips to increase your sales, leverage the new products, not only body butters, but all of them. Following product and sales training, you will hear from our diversity and inclusion manager, Nakiba King, joining from the US to tell us a bit about the Body Shop activism and diversity strategy. Get your notebooks, get ready, and enjoy.
As you know, we've had an exciting renovation this year with the launch of our best ever body butter. We have launched them in the UK, Australia, and our new body butters are shortly coming to the US. We thought this would be a perfect time to get to know all of our best ever body butters a bit more. We were the first company to coin the term body butter back in 1992, and we've been in love with it ever since.
It's been amazing to see the excitement around our body butter renovation, and today we're going to look at these a little bit closer. Our body butters give both you and your customers superior nourishment, enhanced naturality, and a new sustainability standard. We are loving our 13 core body butters and would love to hear from each of you, what is your favorite? What makes our best ever butters so great, and our star-studded lineup. So firstly, let's take a look at the history of this absolutely iconic product. Now, you might be thinking, what's the story behind our body butters? Where did the name come from? Well, in 1992, our famous body butter was born with mango in our founder Dame Anita Roddick's kitchen with our very first mango body butter, and it was given its name by her daughter, who, while making a piece of toast, simply said, "It's like butter for your body." Since then, it's transformed body moisturizer application forever, from a squirt to a scoop. It has become one of those top-selling and iconic products of the Body Shop, loved and adored by customers internationally. We sell a body butter every 2 seconds. And did you know our body butters are produced just like chocolate? The raw ingredients are warmed to a high temperature before being put into jars and cooled to create a firm consistency. But remember, don't eat them. They smell great, but they don't taste it. Now, we know the heritage story around our body butters. Let's learn our exciting renovation and where we are today. Over to Caroline to learn a little bit more.
Now, what do all of our best ever body butters have in common? Well, they all provide a whopping 96 hours of body-loving moisture. Each tub now contains our community fair trade shea butter, and they are vegan certified by the Vegan Society. If that's not enough, they're made with 95% natural origin ingredients and will leave your skin feeling silky and smooth. Our founder, Dame Anita Roddick, placed our first community fair trade shea butter order way back in 1994 after a visit to Ghana. She discovered the amazing natural moisturizing properties of shea butter and met the inspiring women who produce it. Our product works wonders for the body, but it also does wonders for the world with our new, beautiful packaging. At the Body Shop, we celebrate diversity. It's what makes you, you. That's why the beautiful designs of our body butters are inspired by the diversity within nature. Our lids reflect the imperfect shapes, natural colors and sizes of our wonderful ingredients, and our tubs shout the body butter with our iconic green. What's more, they do what they say on the tin. Key claims, vegan status and skin types are all clearly displayed, making it super easy for customers to find the perfect butter for them. Our packaging is also super sustainable, made with 100% aluminium lids and 100% recycled plastic tubs, with community fair trade plastic from the Plastic for Change program. Both recyclable, where local facilities allow, of course. We also have a witty call out on the back to remind customers to recycle. I'm made of 100% recycled plastic. Don't break the cycle. So now, let's go over to Dan and discover our fabulous range of body butters.
So, as you have heard, we have 13 incredible core body butters. Within the range, we have 4 different textures to meet our skin needs, making it simple for our customers to find the perfect body butter for their skin. Firstly, we have our creamy body butters, which have the lightest textures in the range and are perfect for normal skin. So let's take a look at the range of our creamy butters. First up, we have Satsuma with notes of orange and mandarin, pink grapefruit with a sharp and sweet fragrance. We have updated 2 new fragrances. They smell even more like the real thing. So strawberry, smelling just like a sharp, fresh, yet sweet wild strawberry. Also British rose with notes of musk, rose and bergamot. And finally, we have a firm favourite back with a new name. This is almond milk. As our butters are now vegan certified, there is no honey in this product, but it still smells amazing. Now let's discover our second group of butters with Hannah.
So next up, we have our rich butters. These are slightly thicker in consistency and perfect for taking care of dry skin. We also have a brand new addition for this year to our range of butters. This one you may remember as an old favourite. Of course, it's our avocado body butter. Our avocado has a fresh green and floral aroma. Stay tuned as we will discover more about this amazing new addition later on. Also in our rich butters, we have moringa with the scent of the delicate moringa and the sweetness of the exotic frangipane flower. Finally, mango, which smells just like a perfectly ripe and juicy mango. Time to learn more about our next selection of butters with Caroline.
Our third texture is our extra rich butters. These are perfect for extra dry skin with 4 fragrances in this collection. First, shea with its fresh and nutty aroma that suits everyone. Next up, we have coconut. This product will transport you to a tropical location. Another rich butter is our olive with a fresh green fragrance. And last but no means least, we have another name and a fragrance update to share. Argan. This product brings the indulgent spa experience to your bathroom. So Dan, what's our last texture?
Well, we proudly want to share our final ultra-rich texture, which is for our heavy-duty body moisturizer protector. We love this ingredient at the Body Shop because of those amazing fatty acids full of nourishment. It's a must-have dry skin fix. So there you have it, our incredible lineup of 13 body butters, all helping to keep skin moisturized up to 96 hours. Make sure to scoop, spoon and slather it on to pack your skin full of goodness.
So now we've looked at our amazing range of best ever body butters. Let's think about how we can introduce these to our customers. A great way to do this is through our body care consultation using the consultation sheets on our consultant website. We'll show you how you can use this with your customers to recommend the perfect partner for their skin needs. After all, with our exciting range, we have a body butter for everyone. Over to Hannah and Dan.
Firstly, let's think about, why do we moisturize?
Well, daily moisturization keeps the skin hydrated and protected by adding and locking in moisture, leaving the skin feeling supple, smooth, and mighty fine.
Of course, at The Body Shop, we sell with purpose, meaning we want to recommend the right product to meet our customers' individual wants and needs. To help us discover the perfect range for our customer, we can use the body care consultation form to clarify bits of information and make sure we are recommending the right product so our customers can make an informed decision.
That's right. You can find this form on your consultant website, and it's a great way to build a connection and create the perfect regime tailored to them.
So, where to start? Well, we have 6 simple questions we can ask to understand our customers' individual wants and needs. Firstly, let's find out, how would they describe the look and feel of their skin? Does it appear dull, or does it feel dry or lack luminosity?
We then want to discover what the current body care routine is. What do they use in the day? Do they use something different at night? Or do they have something they like to use as a weekly treat? Remember, they might want to use something lightweight in the morning. So we could introduce our range of vegan body yogurts with their gel cream texture, which absorbs instantly whilst moisturizing for up to 48 hours.
Next, we want to find out how much time they currently spend on their body care regime on a daily basis. This might be less than 10 minutes. It could be up to 15, or even more for those who like to indulge.
Now, we want to find out which of the following best describes their skin. Is it sensitive? Does it get dry, or do they get dry patches? It could be normal. Or do they feel it might be lacking in firmness? Or it may need some heavy-duty moisture, as they could have ultra-dry skin.
After that, we need to think about what their primary body care goal would be. Would they like to have nourished, smoother skin? Would they like to achieve a more even skin tone, or for it to look and feel firmer? Then, for the exciting part.
Finally, let's discover their favorite type of fragrance. Are they feeling nutty for shea or coconut? Do they love the floral notes of British rose and moringa? Or are they feeling fruity and want to enjoy our strawberry and mango scents? They might prefer something more neutral and love our almond milk range. Finally, they may enjoy, just like Dan here, those fresh green scents like our avocado and olive fragrances.
Once we have gathered this important information, then we can use this knowledge to recommend a personalized regime that suits their skin type, lifestyle, favorite fragrances, and of course, body care desires. Be sure to use the right-hand side of the consultation form for inspiration when recommending the perfect product for their skin needs.
This is a great way to sell with purpose and show them you care by getting to know your customer and build a connection. Then you can recommend something for the morning, evening, and a weekly treatment. And don't forget any accessories to help them enhance their chosen products.
There is always time to make a date to hydrate. We can't wait to see you bring this to life.
So we've shown you how to bring our amazing body butters to life through a body care consultation. We have something even more exciting to share with you. That's right. I know we teased you earlier that we would share a little bit more about our new addition, the avocado body butter. Well, as you're loving it so much, we also have a few new friends who will be joining the range. But first, let's learn more about our hero ingredient, avocado.
You may know this luscious green beauty for being great on toast. But did you also know it's great for your skin? Yeah, that's right. We're talking about the one, the only, the avocado. Now, this magical fruit is no stranger to us. Yeah, avocado is a fruit. We launched our first avocado body butter back in 1992 and are proud to now have a full range inspired by this wonderful ingredient. What's so great about it? Well, let's take a look and see. Firstly, let's talk natural, nourishing goodness. The smooth, rich flesh is renowned for its skin benefits. It's rich in fatty acids, which not only help nourish and hydrate skin by sealing in moisture, but also help soothe skin by alleviating uncomfortable dryness. What's more, the oil of this beautiful, buttery fruit is also rich in antioxidants. These are naturally occurring vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin E, that help protect your skin against free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage the skin and its components, such as collagen, leading to premature skin aging. No thanks. So where do we get them from? Now, avocados have a bad rep for being notoriously hard to source sustainably. That is why we are proud to source avocados that are grown with people and planet in mind. Each glorious avocado is grown by our amazing South African supplier, using sustainable agricultural practices which not only help reduce water consumption, but also protect important native habitats and species in and around the surrounding area. What's more, by carefully sourcing our avocados from one South African supplier, we avoid the risk of human rights and labor exploitation associated with Mexican avocados. And there you have it, the one, the only, the avocado. Great on toast and great on your skin. Can't get enough avo? Check out the product fact sheets to find out everything you need to know on our amazing avocado products. And if you fancy some on toast while you read them, why not add a touch of lime and chili to your smashed avo for a little pizzazz?
Now it's the time you've been waiting for. Let's discover our vegan certified avocado body care range. First up, it's of course the avocado body butter. With its 96 hours of nourishing moisture, a Vegan Society registered rich body moisturizer that helps soften, smooth, and replenish the skin with moisture. Use it all over your body or on specific areas of dry skin. It's up to you. It works best just after a bath or a shower. Then we have the avocado shower cream. Soap up with a big squeeze of our richly lardering shower cream. Let the bubbles gently cleanse dry, tight skin, leaving it feeling soft and hydrated. It also leaves your skin smelling refreshed with notes of almond, apple, avocado, and comforting coconut milk and vanilla. What else do we have in this amazing range? Well, next up, it's the avocado hand balm. This will help keep dry palms and pinkies feeling softer, smoother, and help protect them from dryness. Our vegan hand balm gives nails and cuticles some TLC and helps nourish dry skin with 96-hour moisture. Our formula is non-greasy, non-sticky, and fast-absorbing. It also smells refreshingly green and creamy and comes in a handy travel-sized tube. It's easy to keep your pores feeling soothed and intensely moisturized on the go. Last, but by no means least, it's the avocado lotion to oil. Slather on this creamy, lightly scented lotion and watch it instantly transform into oil that melts into thirsty skin. Beautifully rich, without feeling sticky, it helps soothe and soften tight, dry skin with 72 hours moisture and gives it a natural, healthy-looking glow. So, we hope you're excited as we are about this amazing range, inspired by the one, the only, avocado. To show your love, post an emoji right now.
All this talk of avocado has made me so hungry, Caroline. We'll be back later looking at some more of our new product launches coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. As you have seen, Earlier, we have some exciting products we are launching, but we need to think about how we sell product at the Body Shop. So, Hannah, what makes selling so different for us as a business?
Well, what makes selling at the Body Shop different is simple. We sell with purpose. Selling with purpose means we really listen. We only sell products that our customers want and need. We passionately share how our products and business are a force for good through community fair trade, as a certified B Corp, and because we are forever against animal testing.
Definitely, selling with purpose should feel like a fun chat with your best friend, recommending some of your favorite products. We know that every customer is different. It's our responsibility to meet every individual customer's wants and needs.
Where to start? Well, we'll show you some techniques to deliver amazing sales in your own way, whilst remembering to just be you by letting your individual personality and style shine through. So firstly, let's look at open and closed questioning to help make that perfect recommendation to a potential customer.
There are two types of questions, open and closed. Closed questions might start with which, can you, do you? They really only need yes, no, or one-word answers. Open questions start with why, where, when, what, how, and invite the person you're asking to give a little more information. So Hannah, would I only need to use one type of questioning when getting to know my customer?
Well, you need both. One type isn't better than the other. It can be helpful to think about when you would use each in a conversation. Open questions are best when you're getting to know your customer, establishing their needs and finding out what they're looking for. Closed questions are best to help you clarify bits of information and close the sale. So thinking about open and closed questioning, you might be thinking, well, how many questions should I ask?
It's a good question, and you should always ask your customer a minimum of 3 questions to get to know them. You can decide what these questions should be. Read your customer's body language, listen to what they have to say, and ask questions that will help you find out more about them and their needs. It's not just what you ask that matters, it's also how you ask it. Asking your questions in a conversational way will help put your customer at ease.
This will really help to build a connection, rather like not feeling like you're quizzing your customer or trying to diagnose a problem. It helps you to genuinely understand who they are, why they've come to shop with you, and what kind of service they're expecting, so you can tailor the experience to them. Open and closed questioning will help you understand what products you can recommend to your customers. Remember the body care consultation form we discovered earlier? This has some great examples of open and closed questions that you can use with your customers. And don't forget, it's always good to scrub up your knowledge using the product fact sheets to make sure you know your stuff when making personal recommendations.
So, as you can see, getting to know our customers through conversational questioning and taking the time to understand what they are looking for will help us find their perfect products. If you recommend the right products to meet your customer's need, the likelihood is they will come back and shop with you in the future.
It's more than recommending the right things. It's the way you recommend them. The stories you share with your customer convey your passion and the products and the brand. You want your customers to be as excited about the Body Shop as we are. Let's take a look at how we can introduce products to our customers through demonstrations.
We want our customers to feel totally clued up on the products, so we need to make sure our demonstrations are on point. If you cannot conduct demonstrations on your customers, then all demonstrations can be conducted on yourself. We are going to take you through 3 simple steps to follow when demonstrating products to ensure we keep offering a personalized and memorable experience.
So, step 1, prepare. Firstly, we need to make sure we adhere to current COVID guidelines. Start by inviting your guests to sanitize their hands using your favorite sanitizer. Lemon for me. Also, sanitize or wash your own hands. And don't forget, count to 20.
Step 2 is play. So secondly, make sure you have the products you want to introduce in front of you. Sanitize and use a clean spatula to remove a small amount of product from the tester. And then you need to hand the spatula to your guests, avoiding skin-to-skin contact so they can try the product on their hand.
Step 3, share and inspire. Demonstrate the product on your own hand to guide your customers on how to use it. This is the most important part, as it gives you the opportunity to share the unique qualities and benefits of the product. Use this time to share a story. Think about the 4 senses when talking about the product. Touch. How does it feel? What is the texture like? Smell. How does it smell? What else could you compare it to? Sight. Describe the difference the product is making on your skin. And lastly, sound. What stories can you share? What do you love about the product?
For example, if I was thinking about our new body butters and the senses I could share, this is our Shea Body Butter with an extra rich buttery formula that glides over the skin. It has a gentle nutty aroma that leaves the skin feeling silky smooth but never sticky or greasy. It contains our CFT Shea Butter, which we source from the Tungtea Women's Shea Butter Association in Ghana. And not only does the product look great, but it is fully recyclable. And finally, remember to thoroughly wash or sanitize your spatula after use so it is clean and ready for your next demonstration.
Now you've seen how we can introduce our products with an impact. Let's think about how we can boost the sale. Often your customers will have more than one need, or their needs will be better met by more than one product. For example, exfoliating dry skin before moisturizing helps moisturizers sink in, as we discovered earlier with our top tips and tricks. So let's have a look at link and cross-selling, where you can continue to suggest and demo complementary products.
If we want to recommend additional products, a great way to do this is through link and cross-selling. So Hannah, what is the difference?
Link selling is when we offer a product from the same category to help enhance their performance. For example, if someone is going for the Shea Body Butter, why not suggest the Shea Exfoliating Sugar Body Scrub, which is also in our bath and body category. This will help smooth and refine beforehand, leaving the skin supremely smooth. This will help layer the beautiful fragrance and means your body butter will sink into skin easier. This is all about trying to build the perfect regime for the customer. So Dan, how does this differ from cross-selling?
Well, cross-selling is about crossing over to another category, to a product which complements the one that they are buying. For example, again, somebody might be buying the Shea Body Butter as they love the subtle yet nutty fragrance. Why not think about their hair care needs and recommend the Shea Butter shampoo and conditioner to richly replenish the hair and give them top-to-toe moisture with the power of Shea?
Whether it's making links to other products in the same category to enhance performance or crossing over to other categories, building the sale is designed to help your customers meet all their needs. To ensure all those products are performing at their best and really meeting the customer's needs, we recommend you suggesting a minimum of 1 to 2 products from within the category to help build their regime, and a minimum of 1 to 2 products from other categories to answer all of their concerns.
Continue to demonstrate them, carry on sharing stories, keep asking questions and interpreting your customer's body language to make sure you're on the right track. So there you have it, some simple steps to think about when selling. Selling with purpose is a great thing. It does good for our customers and wonders for the world. Now I'll leave you in the capable hands of Hannah while she talks about our activism strategy at The Body Shop.
At The Body Shop, we exist to fight for a fairer, more beautiful world. And that doesn't stop at The Body Shop at home. Ensuring that from the inside out, we portray and live within our amazing brand through our values with passion and commitment is our amazing global inclusion and belonging leader, Nikiba King, here to tell you more.
Hi there, I'm Nikiba. I am the Global Inclusion belonging leader for the Body Shop, as Hannah just mentioned, and I'm really pleased to join you to give you a bit of an update on diversity, inclusion, and belonging. I'm super excited because this is the first time I've had the chance to speak to all of you together as a group, so thank you so much for sharing time with me today. As you've been working at the Body Shop, hopefully you've heard a bit about our purpose, and that purpose is we exist to fight for this fairer and more beautiful world. And within that, as a person who really focuses on driving inclusion and belonging across all of the markets and the ways in which we operate, when I envision a fairer, more beautiful world, then I'm imagining a world where everyone is represented. So it's diverse, there's space for you to identify and thrive and be celebrated and valued exactly as whoever you are. This is the type of inclusive space we're aiming to create at the Body Shop, not simply a place where diverse people are, but a place where everyone is truly included, truly free to express, and truly belongs. And we aim to do this in a variety of ways. So we're inclusive in how we attract, how you progress through the organization, through the communities that we outreach and work with, how we campaign and do our external activism, through our products and marketing, and being truly inclusive and representative of all the communities in which we operate. We fight for that level of inclusion and representation in how we act as individuals and work on behalf of the brand daily. Now, I could talk about my passion for this and this really amazing opportunity I have daily to work at inclusion, which is my personal purpose. But I actually brought a few of my colleagues with me because inclusion is never an individual effort. It's all of the efforts that we all make together to build this really inclusive community and culture. So some of the leaders of our employee inclusion networks have accompanied me. Well, virtually, they've accompanied me to share a little bit their passion for inclusion and some of what we're doing to create an inclusive culture across the Body Shop.
Examples of situations where I've been discriminated? Well, there's so many.
Racism, it is still here and make people feel unequal, unwanted.
I was called fag and gay daily, and it was drilled into me that being the way I was a bad thing.
Through my professional career where I was discriminated against because of my gender.
The current representation of people with disabilities is vastly overlooked. And I think it's because we're forever busy. We're in a bubble, we're busy.
My name's Christine Daly.
I'm Nikki.
David Parry.
Erica Rose. Natasha Aziz. I've worked at Body Shop for 28 years.
I don't feel that I am a child of Mississippi, although it is home, because I always felt like an intruder.
I began to have doubts about my sexuality. Working within a small team at the Body Shop was my safe place. They were the first people that I came out to, and they were massively supportive and gave me the strength to be myself in that little hub of our team.
I think the Body Shop has a huge role to play
in creating a more diverse and inclusive environment for all people.
I want to be seen for all our differences, like ethnicities. I want to be seen for all those things. Those things are part of me.
If you can't be yourself, you can't function as well, you can't work as well, you can't liaise as well and communicate as well, and your confidence drops.
We need to make sure that everyone in our company is heard.
Being able to share with work colleagues, your manager, is super important when you have any disability, so that you're able to then work closely together and ensure that actually the working environment is safe.
The purpose of the 4 networks is really to support the main objective of our business, which is to fight for a fairer and more beautiful world.
To really help us to dig in and kind of look with fresh eyes, with a different perspective to see, is there some things that we need to change in our environment to make sure that everyone feels welcome and included, and that there is representation, really guiding stars.
TBS Together is here to drive positive change through the lens of our colleagues and our customers that are LGBTQIA+.
We want everybody that works with us or shops with us to feel safe in the Body Shop office, the Body Shop warehouse, the Body Shop store. We're inclusive in our recruitment, we're inclusive in our entire employee life cycle.
It's about seeing disability as different ability.
Really being able to have a safe, welcoming space for anyone with a disability, making sure that we can provide the support that someone needs to really personally develop in our business.
I'm excited that the Go Far Network has an opportunity to re-educate the business when it comes to gender.
Which stands for Gender, Opportunity, Fairness and Recognition.
Talk about gender not just in terms of women's rights, but in terms of rights for all genders.
Tina is here to really help to advise and steer and guide the business in a direction and on issues that are relevant for the progression of people of all different races and ethnicities.
From inclusive hiring to making sure there's a good representation of all ethnicities and voices there too.
And to Roddy and all the work that she's done, she's always been so embracing of all the different cultures and the different communities. It's always been in the DNA of the Body Shop.
There are many people in this brand that are like you. In these networks, you can find some of those people. We're here to support you in all of the best things about what it means to be a team.
We're in this cultural precipice or tipping point where enough is enough and we all want change and we're all demanding change.
Together as a collective, create an environment where we can all flourish and we can all bring our full self to work. We can all contribute to the success of our company and our own personal lives.
We're still on a journey and we've still got more to learn, and we'll only learn more by continuing to be proactive in partnering with organisations outside of the Body Shop who can help us, educate us, who can support us on that journey.
Here's a photo of me with my daughter on her first birthday, which was the first reason that I joined the network.
The more we start to live it as a brand internally, that will naturally change the way we do our jobs and therefore start to filter externally.
I believe in acceptance and belonging and inclusion and celebration of people, not erasing differences, but seeing them and celebrating and honoring all the things that make us, who we are.
Amazing, right? So I know what you're all wondering, or at least what I hope you're wondering, which is how do I get involved and really help to drive and represent the brand's commitment to inclusion and belonging through TBS at Home? So a few things to note. June is filled with opportunities to be involved in inclusion and belonging. The calendar is just filled with inclusion moments. So first of all, June is Pride Month. So happy Pride to all of our colleagues in the LGBTQIA+ community. And thank you to all of our supportive allies. Also upcoming this weekend is Juneteenth, which we recognize at TBS. It's a company holiday for the U.S. market. As you likely know, Juneteenth recognizes the last recorded date that slavery ended in the United States. So this is 2 full years after the Emancipation Proclamation, when the last remaining slaves were freed in Galveston, Texas. So happy Juneteenth. And then finally, for our Canadian team, we want to recognize that it is National Indigenous Peoples Day on June 21st. So just acknowledging those moments alongside us and really amplifying and creating space for those communities in your circle this month is one big step you can take. And additionally, I'm going to pass back to Hannah Shaw here in the studio to share a little bit more about some ways you can get involved in inclusion through TBS at Home. Thank you again for having me.
Pretty special stuff, hey? Thank you so much, Nakiba. And as Nakiba said, there are ways you too can get involved throughout the whole business, but of course, through our ambassador groups. Throughout this year, we're working on training to ensure all parts of the Body Shop at Home is inclusive for all, regardless of age, gender, race, ability, and background. Our activist ambassadors fly the flag along with all ambassadors, embodying the Body Shop's values. The backbone of all our training and products follows our purpose and our values. Everyone is beautiful. empowering women and girls, and business as a force for good. You will see all video content is captioned, whether this be live or pre-recorded. So next time you do a live or a post or a training, think, is it accessible for all? If not, how can I make it? We celebrate real people, which means we come in all shapes, sizes, and abilities. So think, when you are sponsoring that new team member, how are they different to you? Because variety really is the spice of life and what will make your business even stronger. We are so excited as our plans for our activist ambassadors throughout the global calendar will be hearing firsthand from members of the committees, as just shown on the video, in live training sessions to find out more about marginalised communities and how to be an ally to all. So make sure you are checking in with your activist ambassadors this year.
Wow, so much great information that was just covered. Thank you so much for joining us, Nikeeba. I love that we open doors to everyone and that our company is proving that everybody is beautiful. So my question for all you beautiful souls out there, what will you do leaving here today to promote diversity and inclusivity in your world? We would love to see your comments in the chat to support each other on this exciting journey of activism. And then, you guys, body butters. Can you believe we sell one body butter every 2 seconds? That means that by the end of Momentum, we will have sold 172,000 body butters. I mean, that is crazy. Now, super important to get ready for this launch, and we're going to make sure to provide you all the training as we lead up to that. Now, as Michelle mentioned before, it's going to come in a couple of months, so stay tuned. Now, I hope you all took notes and are now ready to implement all of those great selling tips into your business. Now, I realize some of these ideas might be outside of the box or outside your comfort zone, but you never know until you try. While you think about that, we're going to take a short 10-minute break and come back with even more